What's going on, you guys? Zaid here on ZSPN, and today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Lakers versus the San Antonio Spurs tonight. Guys, I'm just getting right into it, and this video is going to be uploaded probably at midnight. So, because the Lakers tonight, they played great basketball that we haven't seen in these last couple of games. They have attacked the ball. They played defense, and they were just so aggressive in tonight's game against this San Antonio Spurs, which, by the way, guys, if you really think about it also, the Spurs tonight, they were aggressive as well, but at the same time, they were missing Kawhi Leonard, and I'm just noticing that this team is starting to become, I don't know what the word is, not a sort of great playoff team. They're going to end up being a development type of team down the line, with Tony Parker being getting up there in age, and LaMarcus Aldridge, technically not being that sort of player that the San Antonio Spurs thought that he will be after signing with them, with I believe 3 years ago. So, but other than let's talk about our Lakers. I went off subject with that, but it just sounds interesting to me. I mean, this San Antonio Spurs used to be the type of team that dominates all teams throughout the NBA, especially the Lakers, and I just seeing them being a shell of themselves. So, but tonight, guys, the Lakers stepped up their game tremendously, and especially from the bench. I mean, I'll get to the bench, but let's get to the starting lineups. Kyle Kuzma. Guys, Kyle Kuzma is a beast. I mean, the guy has stepped up his game tonight, and especially at overtime, and which, by the way, the Lakers did very well at overtime. I mean, they stepped up. I mean, usually when it comes to the overtimes, they don't really step up, but at the same time, they pulled it off. They beat the San Antonio Spurs 120-112. And guys, it was just that sort of win that the Lakers need to finish off the season. Right now, the Lakers are they're I believe maybe 4 or 3 games left into the end of the season right now. And the San Antonio Spurs was sort of a question mark for me, because I really thought that they were going to possibly beat the Lakers, but unfortunately, the Lakers pulled the odds, and I sort of thought that they would be aggressive, but I did not know they're going to win. But that's just my own thing, and I hate myself for thinking that way, because I just thought that the San Antonio Spurs are a playoff team, and they're just finding their chances to stay where they're at I believe the 5th spot in the Western Conference. But with this loss, they still stay in the 5th round. In the 5th spot, and they're just tied with, I believe, the Thunder, the Jazz, and I might be wrong, I think the Clippers. I might be wrong with that, but it is just that situation that the Lakers, with the Spurs were in, that they sort of needed to win tonight, but unfortunately the Lakers pulled it off, and it's just great to see the Lakers win a basketball. The basketball game. I mean, they just went out there and just played their heart out, and I'm just so proud of them. Let's get to the starting lineup, and like I said about Kyle Kuzma, he stepped up his game tonight. He averaged 30 points out there, and guys, he was just a freak of nature tonight. I mean, the guy stepped up his game and just was aggressive, and he was just all over the place. Even at points when he misses the ball, it really looks like that he tries. He really thought that, making those sort of shots out that he thinks that he can make, you can really tell that his heart is in it. And then every half the time when he falls to the ground, it's a sort of hard fall, and it just, to me, Kyle Kuzma was just out there tonight to win us a game. And the Spurs are those certain games that the Lakers need to win. And these last couple of games that we have. And Kyle Kuzma just pulled it off. So great job for Kyle Kuzma tonight. KCP, I have to say KCP stepped up his game in the fourth quarter. Or I might be wrong. No. In overtime. Sorry. In overtime. He stepped up his game tremendously. I mean, he really led us the way for us to win the game tonight with that three. And I believe he had 21 points out there tonight. And just, there's just no words to describe KCP. I mean, he stepped up his game and just, with those shots that he always makes at final seconds and final minutes into the game, and just pulls it off. If he's just a great player for that certain moment. And my personal opinion, guys, I really still don't think that the Lakers will possibly keep KCP, to be honest. I mean, sure, there's some moments when he plays, he shows that, he is the reason that we should really consider re-signing him. And guys, the points and the stats that he's been giving us, they are questionable. I mean, they are the sort of conversation for us to re-sign KCP. But unfortunately, he might be a little bit of a costly contract for him. He might be looking for a long-term contract, and I really encourage the Lakers to possibly give him, if there's some sort of chance that they don't do well in free agency by getting key free agents, and it comes down to Brook Lopez and KCP, I encourage the Lakers to possibly not go all in on KCP, possibly. Maybe just give him a 2 or 3 year contract. I mean, that's a reasonable type of contract for KCP, to be honest. And, with Josh Hart developing as a player, I think he's going to be a much better player than KCP down the line. And I just think that, Josh Hart is just a much better asset to the Lakers than KCP. But other than that, KCP tonight stepped up his game tremendously, and he really won us the game at overtime to just seal the deal with I believe it was like 1 minute into the overtime. So great job for KCP. Julius Randle tonight didn't really step up his game. He had 12 points out there tonight, and I believe he had 6 rebounds. It was just not really his night. I mean, he contributed and, showed some aggressiveness out there, but when it came to him scoring, it was just not in his favor. So I'm not really disappointed of Julius Randle, to be honest. He showed me enough throughout the season to consider the Lakers to re-sign him at the off season, and I just believe that the Lakers should really consider Julius Randle in the off season and free agency. So a great job, a decent night for Julius Randle. Brook Lopez had 9 points out there tonight, and Alex Caruso had 5. They didn't really need Brook Lopez and also Alex Caruso to basically win us the game, because we had a lot of contributors on the Lakers to win us the game tonight. So I'm not really disappointed at them at all. So it was just a a nice teamwork effort for Brook Lopez and Alex Caruso. Guys, let's get into the bench. I mean, I was really impressed how the bench played tonight, and especially from Tyler Yanis. I mean, guys, we have been giving him a lot of criticism, and it's our right to do that because he hasn't been contributing as that sort of solid backup point guard, and he still is. But in tonight's game, he stepped up. I believe he had, I might be wrong, I think he had 10, maybe 9 points out there tonight. And guys, the reason I'm giving him credit for this game is because of the fourth quarter. Just the way he, in the final seconds into the fourth quarter, he really sealed us the game to go into overtime as well. So it was a decent effort tonight for Tyler Yanis for being at certain moments when there's an opening for him to score the basket. He just makes it, and he just really stepped up in the final seconds into the fourth quarter to seal us the deal for overtime. So a decent effort tonight for Tyler Yanis. But I was really impressed tonight of Channing Frye. I mean, the guy stepped up his game for the Lakers ever since he got traded. He averaged 19 points out there tonight, and I was just so surprised how he averaged 19 points out there. Because, for these past couple of games and since he got traded to the Lakers, he has been averaging about maybe 4-6 points out there as that sort of bench contributor. But he just really shocked me tonight with that 19 points he averaged tonight. I believe it's possibly, I might be wrong, this might be his highest scoring average of this season, averaging 19 points. I might be wrong. Maybe in Cleveland he scored more than that, but he just stepped up his game tonight off the bench, and which we really needed it from the bench to pull it off tonight. 19 points is not bad for a bench player to average, and especially of a caliber player like Channing Frye. And I believe like maybe a couple months ago, he said on, I believe during an interview, saying that he might sort of like recruit some players to join the Lakers if the Lakers decide to possibly bring him back for a possible bench position, like similar to possibly Corey Brewer, or maybe I don't want to think this far, but maybe because Channing Frye is he's a special player of his size to not be a rotation type player, and I just believe possibly he can be in the backup role possibly, but I don't really see that happening, and I know the Lakers would not maybe think of that, but if somehow he can bring in some key free agents like LeBron, maybe, I'm not so sure. Just certain things that he can do for this Lakers to get better. Maybe he will possibly be re-signed to a 1-year deal, maybe 2. I'm not so sure. But other than that, guys, the Lakers tonight was outstanding. I mean, they stepped up tonight and they just went out there and played great basketball. And like I said, it was just certain games like this to really end the season with a note. I know they have a couple more games left, but this is like the certain type of games that the Lakers needed to win and sort of make a statement for Laker fans that, we are coming and we're going to improve, and this, you haven't seen the last of us averaging and scoring like this. We're going to be like a better team next season, and I know that they will, because free agency is going to be their year to improve, and also from our rookies as well to improve as well. So I'm just really impressed with this Lakers team. Right now, I believe their record is 34-43. I might be wrong. I think it is, or it's 34-44. I might be, it might be right there, but I'm just really looking forward to what the Lakers will do in these next couple of games that they have to end the season. I believe they might be going up against the Jazz, but I might be wrong with that. Maybe it's the Spurs. I'm not so sure. Like always, guys, like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all that good social media stuff. And guys, give me your thoughts and your opinions about this game tonight. Did you like it? Did you like this, how the Lakers played tonight? Were you impressed with Frye, how he played? Kyle Kuzma, is he a beast? I mean, guys, the comment section is for you guys to give me your thoughts and your opinions. And I'll see you all in the next video. I might be giving you guys a video about this Lakers season as a whole once the season is over for the Lakers. And I'll give you all my thoughts and my opinions and what to expect from this Lakers team in the off-season, free agency, and see what sort of players need to improve and who to bring back. So that's going to be for a different video, and possibly after this season is over for the Lakers. So, guys, comment down below, like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Peace.